If you looked at your sneakers this morning and thought, I'll go to the gym tomorrow, then listen up. It is time for a dose of Motivational Monday. And joining us today is Kaseedee Jermain to talk about her incredible 128-pound weight loss. So welcome, Kaseedee. It's so great to have you here.
Thank you. It's so great to be here.
So, Kaseedee, let's get straight to it. When was the breaking point for you? What was the moment that you looked at yourself and said, this is it, I've got to change, I've got to lose this weight?
Well, it was shortly after I had my son. I spent a lot of time in bed. I was grumpy. I was irritable. I didn't want to do anything. And at that point, my husband came home and he said, maybe we should look at this gym. And I went, and that was the breaking point for me. I had a breakdown in the gym the first time I was there, and I found a trainer who came over to me, helped me stop crying in the middle of the gym floor, and from there, it was love.
I mean, in your piece on the Huffington Post, and guys, it's in the resource where I encourage you all to check it out because it is really inspirational. You do touch on that moment where you're in the gym and you had this kind of like emotional moment. I mean, you lost 128 pounds. When you were shedding that weight, do you feel like it was just a physical loss or was it an emotional one as well?
It was very emotional. There were a lot of changes that went on in me besides losing the weight. I gained confidence that I had never had before. I felt comfortable trying new things. I'm training for a marathon right now. I've done obstacle course races. I lift weights that I never, ever, ever thought I would do, and I'm doing these things. And it's just, for me, it was an emotional freeing as well as freeing from the weight.
Well, I mean, absolutely. And, I have to ask, Kaseedee, obviously having done all of this and gone to the gym and kind of really worked at it, what advice would you give to other people? Because I know that you gained a lot of the weight during pregnancy and, you talk about that a lot in your piece. But if you had to give people some advice on that, what would you say?
You're not eating for two, you're eating for one. So you don't need to triple, double the food that you're eating. Use common sense. That's the one mistake I made is I was excited to eat food. The other thing is be the best you. Don't compare yourself to Giselle lost all her baby weight in 4 weeks. It doesn't happen like that for us. Everyone is different. Just strive to better yourself and be the best you can be. Don't try to fit in that mold that's out there of you have to lose the baby weight in 2 months. It took 9 months to come on. It's going to take time to come off too.
Absolutely, yeah. It's so sensible and, so inspirational. We're really pleased that you joined us today, Kaseedee. And our commenters are too. Darnell E says, congratulations, Kaseedee, and echoes all our sentiment here. So thanks so much for joining us, Kaseedee.
Thank you so much.
And guys, for a little more motivation, make sure that you check out Kaseedee's story below in our resource well. Stick around, there is a lot more coming up next on HuffPost Live.